I'm starting a YouTube channel, man. I know, right? It's gonna be dope, though. I'm gonna help some people. I'm gonna help a lot of people. It's gonna feel good.
Thank you, Bentley.
Some like first time in 3 years, 2, 3 years that I've been live. So I'm gonna just sit here for a second, just let that good old notification come out. Let me see how many people we can get in here really quick. I'm really just here just practicing. Okay. I got a really important live stream that I'm gonna do tomorrow. And I wanted to Boss Man Euro, what's going on? I got a couple people in the building. Billerton? Is that how you say that? What's good? I can actually put y'all on the screen. Okay, so that's what I was saying, right? I got a really important live stream that I'm gonna do tomorrow, and I like very rarely go live. So I just wanted to come and test some things out. Okay, so number one, I had to pull the gear out. Feel me? I got the mic, right? I got the camera. Any of my day ones, y'all can see yourself. Y'all can see them comments. Come on, man. I see some day ones in the building already. You know I'm about to get them shout outs. I love seeing them cities. I love seeing them states, man. Chris in Texas was good. Janice in Atlanta was good. Was good. Okay, if you want me to say hello to you, driving with Ellen, I'm gonna give you a shout out. I want to see them city and states, man. I need to see them city and states. What's good? What's good? What's good? How is everybody doing? Boss man out in Arizona, Queen of the Parks from Kentucky. Look at y'all, man. Y'all showing out. Hey, St. Paul in the building. What's good? Who was that? Reed from St. Paul. Jab the Titan, Chattanooga. Shout out to Chat Town. See y'all. Alabama in the building. Angelique was good. Bull City, Lance was good. Was good. Shout out to Bull City. I got real love for Bull City. Trey Fo in the building. Renee, I see you. Chauncey, what's good with you? Omaha, Nebraska. Shout out to Omaha. I ain't even know I had no friends in Nebraska, man. What's up with Nebraska in the building? Lancaster, PA in the building. What's up, Chuck? I see you. I see you. Okay, so y'all got the memo. All right, all right. I give shout outs, but I need city and states. I love to see the people. I love to see who I'm talking to and where we coming from. Let's see, Mossy Head, Florida, man. We could do this all day. I'm really just here. I got a really important live stream that I'm going to do tomorrow, 8 p.m. Okay. They out here, they done changed the whole scam. Okay. They done changed how they scamming dashes. It's bigger, it's better, it's harder to detect before they actually take your money. I got a couple people really. I got one person who's been affected that's really close to me. So I'm gonna have him come on, tell his story, tell exactly what happened, and try to help some other dashers, prevent some other dashers from having their hard-earned money taken. So it's a really important live for me. It's a really important live stream, and I don't do good with live streams at all. So I just came in, man. Just thought I would give me some practice. And you see me, I look, I got on the t-shirt and everything. I went out and dashed a little earlier today. What we do? 75, 80, maybe like 4 or 5 hours. But it's hot right now. Okay. This heat wave out here is crazy. All right. The heat index was like 105, Charlotte, North Carolina. That's where I'm at. If you don't know, I don't know why, but I'm in Charlotte. Heat index is like 105. So it's just like crazy hot. So during this time, this time of the year when it gets super hot like this, I try to get out 7:30 in the morning, and I'm just gonna dash until I can't take it anymore. So 12:30, I'm back at the crib. I'm just gonna chill for a little while, let it cool down, and then get back out there. So okay, so the live is gonna be tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I don't know where you are. I'm not sure where you are, Lee, because that's a great question right there. The live is gonna be tomorrow at Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, me too. Appreciate that, Ellen. Yeah. I've been playing around behind this camera for like the last 2 hours, and I was like, I think I'm gonna go live. I'm not really sure. And I just told my wife, I was like, all right, I'm gonna just push the button and just talk to the people. Cause really, yeah, like I gotta be like an extrovert introvert, an extroverted introvert. So I don't really like talking, but you get me talking about something that I like to talk about, and I will ramble. Hence the videos. So I knew once I got on here, You feel me? And I started seeing some cities and states. You know what I'm saying? I started seeing the good people in Virginia. Who is this? Tyrell up in Virginia, Edward in San Antonio. See, in my mind, I can just picture it, right? Like I normally I just see comments, I just see names, right? So I would just see Edward, right? Like I don't know Edward. You feel me? But when I see Edward in San Antonio, like it give me a visual you driving through your city going to Chipotle or Wendy's or I don't know, one of the restaurants, something like that. Maybe to the mall, running in there, picking up 2 meats and a rice, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that. That's what they give me, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Let's see. I'm glad you were able to man, I'm just here to help. For real, man. I'm just here to help. 2018, just jamming, man. Just giving it all I got. Rain, sleet, hail, or snow, man. I'm just glad, some people have been able to, get some value out of it. I hate it when they say that. I wish they would come up with a new term because it's like at the end of every video, they're like, yo, if you got some value out of this, make sure you smash that like button. That's like, man, that's so cheesy. Hey, yo, can I curse? I want you. I want to say, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to. It's all right. It's cool. We'll run it later. Moss Lake in the building. All right. So y'all talk to me about this heat, man. Drop it down in the comments. I know it's super hot everywhere, man. How have you been handling this heat? Like, what have you been doing? I know, we hydrating as much as possible, but I need y'all to make sure y'all checking the fluids in your car. You feel me? Make sure y'all checking that antifreeze and all of that good stuff. Make sure you're treating your car just like the inside of your body. But talk to me down in the comments how y'all been dealing with this heat. I'm gonna just pull out my phone real quick. Are we good with the sound? I'm good with the sound and everything? Y'all can see me with the video and stuff? We good? Everything's good? It's definitely hot, man. Let me see what we got right now. My joint say it's 90 degrees. What's the feel like? It feels like 93. That's probably pretty moderate compared to like the last week because it's definitely been crazy, crazy hot here. All right. So I'm working really hard on the content. Um, yeah. And it looks like the people are really enjoying it. Tired of I really got tired of sitting in the office, right? So I got my office so I could have some place where I could sit, think, just kind of get my thoughts out, shoot in peace. But it just became really repetitive and boring. So I got out of that, right? So now we're trying to spice it up, mix the ride along with the educational videos, kind of pile it all together. Shout out to all in the up and coming content creators. I don't really watch a lot of videos. I'm not gonna lie to you, right? Like I don't, but as I'm doing my research for my videos, as I'm, searching and things like that, I'm starting to see a lot of faces, a lot of different faces, a lot of fresh faces. So shout out to the content creators, man. I definitely want to tell you to just keep making that content, keep going. You may just be one video away, cause like for real, you may just be one video away. Ellen says it's 100 degrees in Vegas right now. You feel me? Right? I would have like one of those rags wrapped around my head, just like with all kind of water on it, man. Like I just can't do it. Right. And then even with the bald head, it's just okay, because in the winter, I got on my toboggans, right? So I'm wearing the toboggans all winter. And then we come in the summer. So, I feel like I'm just trying to let my head breathe, right? I'm just trying to let my head breathe. But that sun is crucial, boy. You got to put suntan lotion on the top of your head, like it's crazy. AJ says it's hot in mid 10. What part of Tennessee you in? Where you at exactly in 10? Let's see what we got. It's been in the 90s in the Panhandle. I'm not coming there. All right, Florida is a different kind of heat, right? The weatherman say 90, right? But it's definitely closer. It definitely feels well over 100 degrees, man. No, sir. No way. No shape. No form. All right. I'm gonna throw in this Murfreesboro. Shout out to Murfreesboro, man. I see you. I see you. Lance say he hit the streets as early as possible. I'm normally up by 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, right? So I'm gonna drink my coffee, get my old man vibes on. I'm gonna drink my coffee. I'm gonna watch the news real quick, just meditate, get my thoughts together, plan out my day. And then by 6:30, 7 o'clock, like we hitting it. Right. We out there. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. Okay, so we doing the videos, doing the new style videos. Um, Shout out to Angel, okay, and then shout out to Nico. I hope Nico gets to see this. I probably should have just emailed him and told him to jump in real quick. So Angel was the young lady that sent me the information from Houston. Nico is another gentleman that sent me an email asking for some help. And then Sam, my man Sam, um, Sam was in where? Knoxville, right? Okay. So funny story. So Sam sent me his information in December, okay, because of the comment that he left. And then again, I wasn't really sure if I was going to be able to help him or not, but I wanted to give it a fair shot. So when he sent me the emails, my initial thought was like, man, Knoxville is close enough to me. I can just go show him, right? And I think that's what took me so long to shoot the video. But when Angel sent me her information, I was like, I think it's only right, to do the video for Sam too. I'm gonna move this over. This is annoying me. All right. Um, Sorry, Lamp. Just wanted to take you off for a second. I got 106 in Tucson. Tucson a different type of heat too. Okay. All right. Tucson is definitely a different type of heat too. Anyways, okay. So yeah. So I do the video for Angel. I double back. I do the video for Sam. I've been talking to Nico through my emails. We've been going back and forth. Been trying to help him out a little bit. Nico's gonna get a video, and I have another one as well. So, we're really on a roll with this. I think that this is live. I don't have to edit this out. I think that a lot of these content creators get paid to cry, right? So when you start to make content on YouTube, YouTube is going to tell you to make videos that people are commenting about. So take the comments, take what people are really talking about in your comments and make videos about that. So you make a couple videos and it's clear as day to see that people are upset about their experience on DoorDash. And now you have these people, I'm not even going to give them the time of day because all you do is cry. Anyways, who are out here crying. And I really just want to put my theory, my strategy to the test, right? Like I know for me, and this has been something that people are talking about as well, right? So the app that I have, my app in particular, is I'll call it jailbroken or I'm being pushed better orders because of who I am. So I'm willing to put that to the test, right? Like I'm willing to take the strategies that I've used since 2017, right? Like since 2017, jam them together, get the best out of them, give them to you, and allow you to use them, you know, just straight like that, and just see how it works out for you. So, I got more of those videos coming along. If you are a new dasher, right? Like if you're a new dasher, you're under 100 deliveries, you're really under 500 deliveries. I think that we could still do it, but I would prefer under 250 to be completely honest with you. But yeah, let me see if I can. I'm gonna drop my email right down here real quick. Do I have any? I got anybody in OKC? Any OKC fans out there? OKC in the building? Where we at? Shout out to OKC. I love basketball in general, but I'm definitely glad about this year. OKC did really good. Um, Come talk to me when you do. All right, you go to Knoxville. Just drop me a line, drop me a comment on one of the videos. You could shoot me an email or whatever the situation may be. And just let me know because I really like to see that, right? Like I really like to see that. If I was going to Knoxville, that's where I would go, right? Like the area that I told him, like that's where I would go. And somebody actually left a comment on the video too. And I think that's I think that is one of the benefits of making more positive content than negative content because there was somebody who was in Knoxville who was willing to give the information for free and was like, you know what? You in the neighborhood, but let me really help you out. And the comment was like super long and super detailed about specific neighborhoods that they should try, right? And that's what I'm saying. If you're really trying to be a success on the platform, right? Like if you're really trying to make money, if you're really trying to do your best, then when do we try something different, right? Like when do we try to help each other out? So I was really proud of that. Um I got you, my guy. I am. I'm gonna get on there. I normally sit down maybe every Wednesday and just kind of go through my emails and just kind of work that out. So give me a little bit of time, but yeah, man, I got you. I got you. Potter Pete, I'm gonna give you a shout out just because of that. Potter, where are you at, my friend? Hello, how are you? Let me see what we got here. My AR is at 81 at the moment. I work 40 hours doing catering. I made 521 on DoorDash. Should I cry? What is your goal? Like, and I guess, right, I guess for me, that's what I'm gonna ask you every time. Like, what is your goal? Do you work any other apps? Yeah, because I think this is individual. Like you're telling me you're 521. I think that's decent, right? I don't think you should be crying, but I definitely think it's a little bit of room for improvement. I like to see a little closer, maybe to 700, but yeah, I'll take that. And then Flint, like we're talking about Flint, Michigan. S- Yeah, you want me to do the thing? Like I can. You want me to do your area real quick? Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So I got the median income for Flint, Michigan is $36,194. So your $500, I like that. That 521, I like that. I really do like that. I haven't done Dashlink. I need to do Dashlink. Um, nah, nah. Can I say that? Let's cause a controversy. I'm not gonna say that. Nah, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna make a video. Yeah, you get in front of a camera, people start asking you questions, and then before you know it, you just start talking, telling all your little business, talking about stuff that you can't take back. And I'm just like, yeah. This is what I'll say. I got in trouble, right? I got in trouble. Um, yeah. So I wasn't able to do Dashlink like I really wanted to. So, but now I'm not in trouble. So yeah, I'm gonna get on that Dashlink real soon because I'm kind of excited about that. I think that as much as people talk about DoorDash and the things, the problems that they have, I think that the one thing that DoorDash has been really consistent with over the years is developing different ways for Dashers to make money. You feel me? Right? Like we got alcohol, we got regular food delivery. Like at this point, again, if there are any content creators out there, if there's anybody that's thinking about being a content creator, there are two things that I do really well. Okay. I deliver food and I teach, right? And those are the two things that I do in each and every video. I don't do shopping, right? And I don't do dash link. Hint, hint. All right. If that I'm gonna just wink, right? I'm not even gonna wink. I'm gonna be completely straightforward with you. If you're thinking about creating content and you want to try to make your own lane, you could do something and just do like all dash link videos, just all shop and deliver video, right? Like you could just do all of that specific, like DoorDash, but just specific to that. Cause really, I don't do any of that, right? I don't do any of that. And I just stay in my lane. I just do what I do. All right. Let's see what we got going on. Um, Ohio in the building. Shout out to you, my guy. I wanted to get back. I just wanted to see, okay, Fran, in my 40 hours at Walmart. So this is your regular job and you do 600 there, and then we can do 521 from DoorDash. All right, I'm biased. Okay, I, I'm biased. So when I think about corporate jobs, I think about somebody telling you when and where you can work. Right, literally when and where, what time to clock in, what time to leave, what time to pee, what time to eat. Right, what days you can spend with your family, what days you can't, like blackout days. Right, how many days you can be on vacation. Right, and I think of those things. Those things are really heavy for me as far as life in that work life balance. So when you show me 521 on DoorDash and then you show me 600 at Walmart, unless it's a situation where, you have some type of degree and you're thinking about like moving up in Walmart, or the one thing that I do like about Walmart is you could go anywhere, right? Like you can right now, you could DoorDash anywhere in the continental United States. It's pretty much the same thing with Walmart, right? So if you're in a situation in Walmart, you're making $15 an hour, you could transfer to a bigger market, California, Texas, or something like that, and make 22, $23 an hour. Increase the money, increase your area, you feel me, right? And still have a little spice in your life per se. So I think, Walmart is a little bit more competitive, but yeah, no, I think that again that comes down to you, your personal that's my personal perspective. But yeah, your personal perspective, how you feel about that? Let me see what I got going on here. See this one again. See, never done a shop and deliver order. Like not one. If you see a video that says I did a shop and deliver video, you better click that joint, okay? Because this is going to be funny. Because I don't buy groceries, all right? My wife buys the groceries or we get them delivered, right? So me trying to figure out what I'll, and then they, right? I'm lying because I be on the Walmart app, and the Walmart app tell you what aisle it's on, so I know I might be able to. But yeah, that's gonna be hilarious. Okay, I got Chicago in the house. Shout out to you, Patrick, and everybody in Chicago. I'm gonna I'm gonna stay in front of that. I'm gonna try to look into. I don't want to say I'm gonna look into that, but this is something that I'm gonna be aware of when I shoot this first video. Because that maybe I'll put that on the list. Okay, I'm gonna put that on the bucket list by the end of the year. Hybrid or maybe all out electric. Right. The biggest thing is just maintenance. If you could try to get something that I mean, in my total preference, if I could just throw some things out there to you, this might not all make sense, but maybe connect them together. Okay, so really anything 2016 or newer, right? 2016 or newer. I would probably stay away from the pandemic years because parts and stuff was kind of hard to find. But yeah, anything from what 2016 to 2020, I would jump on it as long as it's got less than, I don't know, 60, 70,000 miles, maybe the original manufacturer's warranty. Anything electric, just because that's just going to cut down on gas altogether. And then anything hybrid is going to give you, that's going to cut down on gas. Electric is going to cut gas out altogether. Okay. A hybrid is just going to cut that down, right? Cut that overall cost down. But I would definitely try to stay newer. I would definitely do something. I wouldn't do like what's this 25. I wouldn't, yeah, 22. I wouldn't do anything, newer than 22, but yep. And then I would think yeah, I would just stay in that range. If you could grab something with an extended warranty or something on it, I think that'll work out for you. Let's see here. Select shop and deliver. Ooh, okay. So this one I can answer. I think a lot of us can answer this. So you have the preferences tab. First of all, shout out to you, Sharon. What's up? Shout out to Sharon. Sharon, where are you at? Okay, everybody who gets a shout out has to say what city and state they're in. So drop that down for me. Um, but yeah, okay. So what we got going on? You have the preferences tab inside of the Dasher app, and under the preferences tab, because I'm gonna try to get it to you right off the top of my head, knowing it's been a while. Okay, so inside of the app, we're going to go to account dash preferences, right? And then once we get to dash preferences, I just want to make sure none of my personal information is about to be shown out of here. Okay, cool. You can't see it up at the top of at the very top of the screen. It's shop and deliver, and you can just, you know what I'm saying. You can put that in there. Boom, boom, boom. But there's no way to do only shop and deliver. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, you can't take the food ones out, unfortunately. No, that's a good one though. I wonder if they'll do that. I'd like to see that. What's good, fam? You doing all right? Top Dasher ATL. I love it. So stay away from Dollar General too, huh? D- I think you can, depending on where you are, you can do fine working in the morning, right? Like you don't have to work dinner shift. I think you could, crazy money. I don't want to say crazy money, but definitely good money on the dinner shift, especially we talking like Thursday, Friday, Sunday, sometimes Saturday, depending. But yeah, no, you got some good numbers. I like what you got going on. I don't know about this. Okay, so the if it's got a engine, it's got components, right? Like it's got different parts. At some point, those parts, something's gonna need to be replaced. And really the reason that Hertz sold off their most of their fleet of the Teslas was because they were having problems with the maintenance. The maintenance was costing them more than what they were making on the car. So I don't know necessarily about that one, but I definitely say as far as gas and then as far as like compared to older cars, I can agree with that one. Shut up. You in the hood? Shut up. 704 stand up. We in the building. We in the building. Okay, so this is what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get you to come and help me out. Yeah. Yeah, not a single shop and deliver order, but I'm gonna get you to come, and send me an email with some tips that I can just keep with me on a little notepad or a sticky note while I'm running through and picking up these orders. And I'm gonna be like, Sierra said to do this. Sierra said to do this. Sierra said to do this. Okay. All right. Well, oh my, this a public comment. Frank, I'm gonna put this up. But hey, if my mortgage was 550 a month and I was making 500 a week on DoorDash, yeah, I would do that. I would smash out 60 hours in like the first week. I would pay my rent and my car note. Unless you're married with kids like me and your wife is not gonna understand that. Okay. But if I was single, and with no kids or whatever the situation is, I would smash this out in the first 60 hours in that first week. And then I would work on my other life goals for the other 3 months, whether it's, taking some classes at, like a technical school, maybe an online class, maybe going to the gym, maybe, I don't know, trying yoga in the park, painting, like whatever else, like whatever the other balance is or long-term goals. I would smash that out quick and I would be selling t-shirts and CDs out of the back of my car for like the next 3 weeks. All right. Let's see. Okay. So again, I'll just recap while we're here. Okay, so I'm really just practicing. That's crazy. I told my wife this. I'm really just practicing. Okay, so we got a really important live stream that's gonna happen tomorrow. Bro, they have a brand new way to scam the dashers. Okay, just to scam food delivery drivers, gig workers in general, right? Like they have a very, very, very sophisticated way. My homeboy calls me and says, "Man, they got me," right? Like, and as soon as he says, "Man, they got me," I'm thinking he got deactivated, right? And I'm like, "Oh Lord, I can't do nothing about that." And then he says, "No, they took all my money," right? And the first thing that I'm thinking is, I know, you did not let these people take your money, right? And he says, "No, listen to me." So he proceeds to tell me the story. And by the time he got to the end of the story, even in my mind, I was thinking there is no way that I would have spotted this coming, right? I'm talking when we sat and thought about it, there were maybe two or three red flags that he could have caught, okay, that may have saved him, but it was so smooth, right? Like it was so smooth and it was so quick. Yeah. And they got him, right? Like they got him. and I don't want them to get anyone else, right? Like they're really good at this. I've done maybe 3 or 4 videos on this to this point, and the first or second video, somebody left a comment and said, "You can do whatever you want to. We have a meeting every Sunday to try to figure out how we can take your money," right? So they are actively trying and practicing new ways to take the money that you are working hard for, Frank, the $500 that you are working hard for to pay your mortgage, and that's the last thing that I want. I and they in my inbox right now, right? Like they are ruthless. Even with the YouTube channel, I get fake offers for like businesses and stuff all the time. Like all they want you to do is just click that link, just click that link, just click that link, right? So I know that they are out there. I don't want to say shout out to them, but I know that me and my videos aren't going to stop them. Okay. I have a full, clear understanding of that. But the one thing that I don't want, right, or the one thing that I do want to do is try to help as many people as possible. So tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to do a live. I'm going to do my homeboy. I'm going to bring him on. Um, yeah. And we're gonna talk about this. I'm just going to tell everybody. I want him to tell the story. I want you to listen to it, and I want to do it live because I want you to hear it in real time, and I want you to ask questions, and I want to ask him questions, and I just want to try to get as much clarity on this as possible because when you hear this, it's like, like, how did y'all come up with this? Like, who was the person that was like, nah, if we do it like this, we can really turn up on it, right? So I just want to do that. And that's tomorrow, Monday. That'll be what, June the 30th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm really bad at lives. Horrible. The last live that I did, I had to delete. Um, yeah. It was like the first 3 minutes, there was no sound, right? And I'm gonna right. So that was red, and I was just talking the whole time. Couldn't hear me. So then I ended. I start the live again, and then I come in and I have 2 microphones. So I have this horrible echo. It was really embarrassing for somebody who has over 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. So crazy. So I wanted to come on and just kind of practice. I'm gonna give you a little bit of credit. I think they have a problem with that altogether. I think that's why they increased the deposit. But yeah, I can hear you on that. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and just get some practice in. I knew that if I came in, that some of the people that were here would be some of my biggest supporters. So I definitely appreciate y'all for sharing y'all time with me. Shout out to you, Linda. Appreciate you for stopping through. Let's see. I'm gonna go back. Let me see. What was the other comment? What were we talking about here? Oh, you talking about the shopper? Oh, that's dope. Yeah. We've been getting the extra 50 cent on the regular orders too. I noticed that was just like a little bump, not like peak pay or any wasn't tied to any type of challenge or anything like that. But it was just the extra 50 cent. And when you click it, that's what it specifically said was um this is to make sure, that we get enough dashers in place to actually take orders. So yes. Yes, ma'am. I appreciate you. I definitely appreciate you for showing the love. I try really hard, and for a while, I just wanted to be the best, right? Like I'm ultra competitive, like I am super competitive. And I just kind of wanted to be the best. And once I felt like I was the best, I just really stopped trying. But I really felt like I was leaving letting a lot of people down, right? Like I wasn't giving it my all. So really just wanted to come back this year. I'm gonna tell you what happened last year too. Really just wanted to come back this year and give it everything I got. So that was, me dropping the office, me coming back out in the streets, showing people that I'm actively out here dashing, that I will outdash you. Like, please do not try me. That's like trying LeBron James out here. I will bust 40 on you in a heartbeat, baby. Don't try me. No, I'm just but just really giving it all I got, and just really giving it all I got. So I'm glad that people are able to, just really get some value I'm gonna ask chat how to re-say that because I hate that. I'm gonna put it at the end of the videos from now on. So if you hear that at the end of the videos, that's our inside joke. Okay, we're gonna change that. But yeah, man, I'm glad that people are able to have a place that they can come to where they know that they're gonna get as close to accurate information because nobody's perfect, and I'm not trying to be perfect, but I want to give you as close to accurate information. I want to give you a positive perception, and I want to try to give you a business mindset about how to do this because right now we got a whole bunch of, I don't even want to say a whole bunch of, I'm really just gonna say two, right? Because pow pow. Hey, well, I'll shoot them out. We got some crybabies, and they like cry on every video, and it's like, how many times are you gonna cry about the same damn thing, bro? Like, let it go. You feel me, right? And then it's like crying, I'm leaving DoorDash, crying, I'm coming back, crying, I'm leaving DoorDash, crying, I'm coming back. Like, bro, pick a side and stick with it. Anyways, yeah. So we get it popping with the videos, man. I got some fun videos coming out. Shout out to Crybaby number one Dash and Trader. I bought a scooter too. I'm gonna make a video that's like 40 times better than yours. So I got a scooter video coming. I'll probably do that in like 2 weeks or so. Dust him out there with that. I got a new bike, so I'm gonna do a new e-bike video. Dust him with that too. I'm gonna see if I can get my wife to sign my permission slip. Maybe I can come to a new city or something like that. Maybe I'll really get to Knoxville and I'll get the dash out there. So we'll do that too. Oh, wow, wow. Get that money, baby. Get that money, baby. Y'all didn't know I dashed, did you? Huh? Y'all didn't know I dashed. That's what's up. No, I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that. When I started doing the videos, I'm gonna put myself a note down here. What happened last year? Because I definitely said I was gonna tell y'all that, and I'm starting to get away from that. Um, when I started doing the videos, one of the things that I was very vocal about, and very straightforward about was that I wanted to be a point of contact for DoorDash. I wanted to be somebody that they could come to and they could ask questions about anything Dasher related. And to see that, to actively have that is something that is super cool to me. So the next thing, haha, this is my wife. This is my wife. Um, one of the next things that I'm going to speak into existence is just an overall training program, right? Like it's time to have a bomb, kick ass training program to make sure that when people get access to the platform once they start dashing, that they feel confident, right? Like they know the ins and outs, that they have some type of strategy, they're just waiting to really apply it, and that they can answer basic questions like how to unassign orders, what's the difference between an acceptance rate and a completion rate. So I definitely appreciate that inner peace. I appreciate that. And yeah, so we working on that. I'm gonna walk right into that. You feel me? Like we getting into that. Jeffrey, was good, my friend? Doing all right? Doing all right? Charlotte, North Carolina, the Queen City, Buzz City, 704, Crown Town. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they want to call it, I'm here for it, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm really an implant. Okay, so I'm originally from Durham. I'm originally from Bull City, right? Shout out to Bull City in the building. Um, yeah, and just like everybody else, my mom moved down to Charlotte for a better opportunity, and I'm glad that she did. Shout out to my mom. But yeah, so I'm here, but man, I done seen this city change so much. You feel me, right? I love it here. I love it here. Yo, that's me claiming it. You saw that right there? That's me claiming it. I really mhm, I'm gonna put that on the list too. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the video too. 14 days. I got that coming in 14 days because I need to. I'm starting. Somebody sent me an email. That's why I said that. Like somebody sent me an email and said that they had to figure out how to unassign the order, right? Like how to unassign the order, and I'm just like, that should be basic, right? Like you should feel confident in knowing how to decline and what's going to happen if you decline. And then if you're in a situation where you're not comfortable, you don't like the restaurant, they're not treating you right, you realize anything, right? Like you're driving towards the restaurant, you're just like, man, I don't want to do this no more. Maybe you gotta go to the bathroom, whatever the situation is, you should feel confident in knowing that I'm gonna unassign this order and what's going to happen when I unassign that order too. So yeah, we're gonna get back on there. No, I don't. I get good offers. I get great offers. I'm gonna show you one because that was the title of this one. I guess I'll go ahead and show that now, huh? Let me see if I can grab that joint real quick. All right. So I got this order, right? It's $106.46. This is probably like the third highest order that I've gotten. Let me get in there. Let me get in there. Let me get in there. All right, I like that better. This is like the maybe the third or fourth highest offer that I got. But no, I just crossed over 17,000 deliveries, right? And to my point, I've never had an acceptance rate lower than I don't know, 50 or 60%, right? Like I am out here consistently. I have been in the catering program since it started. Okay. Like the very first emails ever sent out to Dashers in my area for catering, I was in that, right? Like I've been doing this. You feel me? Like I've been doing this and I am super nice. I don't care who you are or how fast you think you are. You're not gonna come to my city and think you faster than me, right? Like it just does not happen. I am routinely 10 to 15 minutes early than the delivery time that they give the customer, right? Like I do this, right? Like I do this. And I think that because I do this and because of the level you okay, you can imagine if I make these videos and I'm saying, "Nah, do it like this in the videos," you know that's how I do it to another level, okay? To another level in real life. And I think when I combine all of those things, it's one of the reasons why I get the orders that I do. And I think that some people have I don't want to insult anybody, right? And I don't want to like start any type of beef or anything like that, right? Like I don't want to rub anybody the wrong way. I think that when people say I get better offers because of who I am or because of my channel, I think that that gives them an excuse to not try, right? I think that gives them a reason to think that they can't do it when they can, right? And that's the main point here. You can do it. They can do it. You can get orders that are $106, right? Like I know if I put this up on my channel and I'm like, yo, this is what I got. What's the biggest offer that you've ever gotten? And I know somebody's gonna come out, and say that they just got that last week, or if not higher. And then ironically enough, it'll be one or two people in there that have an AR that's lower than like 25% that are doing the same thing. So no, and I think it's funny. I think it's funny, and for a while, I just kinda ignored it, but when you ignore shit like that, it blows up, like, that shit just blows up out of nowhere, so nah. Yo, hello. What? Hello, you know what I'm saying? I think veteran dashers who are still active, right? So you got 10, 12,000 deliveries. You was going hard for like 2.5, 3 years, but now you've been, working, doing something else for the last, year and a half, 2 years. So you still got a good number of deliveries, but you're not necessarily active. Where, like my man Sam, who was just in that last video, Sam from Knoxville, Sam was getting it in, right? Like Sam was getting it in. Shout out to Nico because Nico is out there getting it in too. But Nico is under 2,200 deliveries. Nico deserves some type of bonus too. So I definitely think that there needs to be some type of tiered, uh, structured pay for the big dashers, right? The big boys, right? The big dogs. But yeah, I would love to see that. Let's see what we got, man. This has saved me. Okay, sometimes I ain't gonna say sometimes. There's always that one time where you leave it at the wrong house and they send you the message after you got back in the car and drove off, right? But being able to see that picture, yeah, it just kind of confirms it, especially when they got something sitting in front of it. I'm just reading this raw, right? Like I'm just reading this raw. And I think that you do have a point, but I think that with my car, for example, like my car gets 30 miles to the gallon, right? So we're talking $6 for that extra 50 miles, right? And even that, because I know wear and tear is going to come up, is going to be the next argument after this. So we'll add in, I'll do $1 per mile for wear and tear. All right, I'll do $1 per mile for wear and tear. So if we do the dollar per mile wear and tear, that's going to pretty much eat into whatever you make all day. But yeah, we talking about 2 gallons of gas. That's like $6, and then 41 cents per mile for the wear and tear is like an extra $25. Like if if it's the difference between working at Hardee's, Popeyes, or Circle K, or being able to make my own schedule, be with my family and just kind of determine my outcome in life, right? Like I think I would do it, right? Like I definitely think I would do it. I don't The one thing that I'll say is this, and I said this in the video. I drive, right? Like I'm looking out the window, like I can see downtown. It's like 15 miles, like 15 or 20 miles. I think 20 miles, 25 miles one way, 50 miles one way is like a nah. But 20 miles, I think 20 miles in LA, yeah, that could be the difference between good money and bad money, right? And I think 20 miles, if you live in, a town that has 35,000 people, and 25 miles away is a town that has 200,000 people. I think that it's at least worth a shot. Somebody got auto correct. Let me see what I got going on here before I put this up here because I want you to see this. Oh, okay. See, it says Billy Cooper. Who is Billy Cooper? Who is Billy Cooper? What the? It always auto corrects my last name, right? It auto corrects Coop. But where did the Billy come from? Does anybody want to answer this question? Your total number of deliveries is on a rolling scale, just like your ratings, just like your acceptance rate and your completion rate. So the 30 days that you're seeing is literally like the last 30 days to the day. So it just dropped off one of the days, and when they did that, it just dropped off those deliveries too. Shout out to you, Bobo. I hope I said that right. Where you at, bro? What city you in? Phew. McDonald's. McDonald's is crazy, especially here in Charlotte. They need to do better. Customers are going to be customers, and the restaurants are going to be restaurants, right? The customers you can't do anything about. I would definitely try to report them to DoorDash so that they don't report you. But the employees, like the restaurants, just don't go back to the restaurants. Just leave them alone. The catering program, shout out to Black Diamond. I hope you're still here. I don't know what time was it. 5:15. I'm like 7 minutes behind. I'm gonna scroll all the way down. They have to select you. You don't it's not something that it's not something that they actively advertise their requirements for, because if they did, they know that everybody would try to go for it. So they literally have to select you. And like I was saying, Sam sent over all of those screenshots. Sam from Knoxville sent over all of those screenshots. And yeah, you could see like the progression, right? So it was like 500 deliveries, and then it was one that was like 1,700, and then there was one that was like 2,100. All of those were no catering, and then as soon as he got to like 22, I think it was like 22, 25 or something like that, the catering joint popped up. So see what I did there? See what I did there? Huh? I think I should get a like on the video just for that, just the way that I just kind of bounced past that joint in there for you. Um, but yeah, they don't advertise, and I'm not even sure if that's like the exact way, but give it everything you got. Keep your completion rate as high as possible. I'm definitely like completion rate, customer rating, active number of deliveries, right? Like I think that's really where it's at because they have an understanding that the catering program is going to help keep going to help keep dashers. And if you're going to keep them, you might as well keep the good ones. So that's what I'm gonna say about that one. All right. 3 reasons why you get upside down orders, right? Shout out to Charleston. Um, 3 reasons why you get upside down orders. Okay, so it may be a timing issue. You may be trying to dash during a time that's not active. It could be a situation where you're about to go from one tier to another. So, you really could be like inner tier. Okay, you could be inner tier. I'm gonna explain this. If you're platinum, the different orders that you get at like 70 and 75% are totally different. And I don't know because I haven't got to 80. I'm gonna get there. But I've heard that 80 and 90% acceptance rates, the orders are even better than what they are at 70, 75%. So if you're like in between, right? So if you're close to if a good example would be if you're gold 67, 68, 69%, right there at 70%, those orders are ugly, right? Like those orders are ugly. And if you are there and you're watching this video, what I recommend you do is just get in at the busiest times so you can try to get the best orders. But 3 reasons why you get upside down orders. It could be a situation where you're not busy, right? It could be a situation where you're going from gold to platinum. It could be a situation where you're in a dead area. They like you as a dasher and they're trying to bring you to a better area. Now, that was Sam's problem all day because the screenshot that I showed you, 3 or 4 more screenshots, they were trying to pull my man down. Like they were just trying to pull him into the city, pull him into the city, but he wasn't coming. So those are 3 reasons why. Okay, so those are 3 reasons why, and I can't tell you exactly which one, but there you go. Alright. Mm, oh, full time. Because 'Cause I was sitting here I'm sorry, long pause. Because 'cause I'm looking and I'm like, Blueprint Tony. Tony sound like he from Tony, where you from? Philly? Where you from? Anyways, alright. Um, no, I'm not full time. I used to be full time. I wanna be full time. I wanna think of myself as full time, but no, I'm not full time. I do, I'm about to change my schedule so that I can try to get back to the gym, but 7:30 to 12:30, closer to 1 o'clock, I take a break from 1 until 4:30, and then from 4:30 or closer to 5, I dash from like 5 until 7:30, almost 8 o'clock. So um that's 3 or 4 days. That's 3 days out of the week, right? Friday is a half day, and then Sunday is a half day. So Friday is like just lunch, like 8 to 1, and then Sundays is pretty much the same thing, just 8 to 1, just 8 to 1:30. So those are my those are my days. So it's not like exact every day. It's just kind of because there again, like I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm working on other things, right? Like I love doing this, but I wonder what my potential would be for doing other things. So I'm gonna try to do those as much as possible. Take everything that I've learned here and do it over there. But yeah, that's my schedule. With somebody else, Phoenix metro area. I'm reading the comment. Sorry. Oh, okay. So Bobo, are you good now? Like, so do you understand what's going on? It's gonna continue to do that. As I understand what you're trying to do. You're trying to get to my man say he's trying to get to 100 deliveries, right? So he's trying to get to platinum. He's at 82. It was at 90 yesterday. So he's thinking I'm gonna come out today. I'm gonna knock out 10 deliveries. I'm gonna be at platinum, but it dropped down to 82. So yeah, it's gonna do that every day. You'll get it though. Just keep going, right? Like you'll get it. It'll start to creep up there. Yeah, look, that's what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, and they're saying it. They're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, it was one." They were like, "Keep going. Just keep going, bro. You got it." Shout out to you, Rhino Mentals. I love that. I don't even know what that's. Is that a YouTube channel? I love that. I'm interested already. Uh, yeah, yeah. All right. So I appreciate it, man. Definitely. I'm glad that you've been able to get some value out of the video. This is corny. Got to figure out how to do that. I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm gonna stay focused. But yeah, man, I appreciate it. I'm gonna try to, like I said before, the I need a name for them, right? I need a name for those type of videos because if I start the video off with like he fell for it or she fell for it, like that's only gonna go so far. I was thinking about coaching with Coop, right? Like coaching with Coop, but with K's, like KOA, coaching with Coop, like that, right? Or just changing it like ask Coop or something like that. Just I don't know. So I'm playing with the names. But yeah, man, just trying to take the strategies that I've given people since 2018, bundle them up, and apply them to real people, real scenarios, and real problems that they got going on right now. So, that's where we got Angel from in Houston. That's where we got Sam from in Knoxville. Shout out to Nico. Nico, you gotta email me and tell me where you're at so I can drop your city and state too. But shout out to Nico, and I hope I'm saying the name right. Quilla. Okay, I hope I said that too. So shout out to them. These are some people who just emailed me who I think that I am like. These are people who email me that I think I can help. So I've just been able, to just try to do that. So with that being said, if you need help, my friend, shoot me an email. Send me some screenshots, right? Like just don't send me no email and be like, bro, help me. I'm just trying to get to the money, bro. Just help me out. Cause people send me those and it's like, bro, I don't know how can I help you? Like where do you think you're falling short at? Where, how can we help you? You feel me? Like how can I help you? How do you want me to do? So I throw that out there. Okay, so really quickly. And it's been a year. This is crazy. So right. They sent me an e-bike last year and I fell off the bike and I broke my hand. That was like May of last year, right? Broke my hand. I had to have surgery and I have a screw in my hand. This is the hole. This is where they went through my hand. And there's another one like right here. Okay. So all of this, right, from here to here inside of my finger is a double platinum titanium steel rod. Like I got the same thing that Wolverine. That's the inside. Hold on. Bang. Bang. I asked my doctor, I was like, yo, can I do the Wolverine thing? Like, will it do the Wolverine thing? Right. All right, cool. So yeah, like right here is I have a rod inside of my finger right here. From where the bone broke. Like I broke my hand when I fell off the bike. Yeah. So we do that, fall off the bike. All right. So I'm out for like 8 weeks. And then um my dad had moved down last January. He starts having like some really bad health issues. And between my hand and my dad, I really just felt like I was gonna quit, right? Like I just felt like, I had been doing this long enough. All of the content creators that came before me are not even here anymore. You probably don't even know them. Some of the people that I done cursed out and gotten the beefs with, like they're not even here anymore, right? So it just has me sitting here thinking, like, what am I doing? Like, why am I still here? What am I doing? And is this an opportunity for me to try to do something else? Right. I struggled with that for a large part of last year, like really a large part of last year. And yeah, I don't know. It was just a LeBron type moment, right? Because LeBron is in this joint, right? It's 20 years, but bro is locked in. There's nobody who he was drafted with that's still playing. Like these people are Melo's kid is about to enter the league. You got D Wade, who's a owner. You feel me, right? Like, so people have moved on, have done other things, but LeBron has kept the main thing, and that's what he does. and he does it not because he has to, he does it because he loves it, right? Like, and that's what he does. So I'm just like, all right, like I knew when I left that I had things that I wanted to do. I literally had a laundry list of videos that I wanted to do that I just was like, I'm not gonna ever get to these, and just some other things, bucket list things that I wanted to do that I just was gonna give up on. Yeah. I'm glad I didn't give up, right? Like that's the moral of that long drawn out story is I'm glad I didn't give up. And again, if you are a content creator and you're thinking about doing this, just keep going, right? Like don't give up, okay? Like don't give up. I don't want to give you the whole, think about your family and your friends and all of that woo woo woo, but just think that one video could change your life, right? Like 1 million. That 1 million video, I think it's at like 2 or 3 million views now. Like that one video in a month and a half got my channel monetized and it was up from there, baby. Like, hey, put my country accent on it and everything. Like it was all the way up from there. So yeah, that's what happened to me last year. That's where the long break came from. And I'm glad I didn't quit. And if you're thinking about quitting, just in general, okay? Like whatever it is, right? Whatever it is, just keep going. All right, just keep going. If it's meditating or like me, I'm real big on water. Going to the pond, going to the lake, going to the river, whatever it is, just find your time to reset, get you a good reset in, and just give it everything you got. Cause when I see comments like that, um, it makes me every time I see a comment like that, I just be thinking, I almost quit. Right. Like I almost quit. And it's just like, all right. Yeah. Yep. 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 All right. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna run these scammers down, man. They are going to get tired of me. Boy, they're gonna get tired of me. Tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna tell you about this new scam, right? This new highly sophisticated, innovative way that I started to say these lazy ass bums, right? Like that's I don't even know, right? But to be completely honest, bro, I know that they be on top of this shit, and I know they be getting scammed themselves. Because you can imagine somebody being like, "Yo, I'm gonna show you how to scam other people. Just send me $3,000." You send them the 3,000, and they be like, "That was the scam." Anyway, tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm gonna go over this new way that they are scamming not only dashers but just gig workers in general out of the hard working money um, that they've earned, right? And this is blew my mind, right? Blew my mind. I wasn't quite sure, even if it had happened to me, if I would have been able to spot this out, right? Like I wouldn't have been able to been like, oh, this is the one. Let me turn my camera on and let me, turn this into a video, right? Like, nah. And again, I said this before when my homeboy called me, he was like, bro, they got me, and I'm just like, you can't be friends with me. I'm not gonna say my friend got scammed, right? And you have access to all of these videos. You literally just called me right now, like you have like immediate access to me, and you mean to tell me that these people scammed you? But when by the time he got done telling me the story, like I could not believe what happened, and I could see not only myself but other dashers being scammed out of their money too, and it's the last thing that I want. So 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as I'm sitting here talking about trying to help other people. That, my friend, is what we are here for. I'm horrible at doing lives, and I just wanted to come over here and get some jump shots in, just get some shots in before we get it popping. All right, let's see. All right, right. Yes. Shout out to my dad. I love him to death. He is a fighter, and yeah, I appreciate that definitely. I'm gonna show him this video so he knows. All right. Suburb of Chicago checking in. I told my wife, I said, I'm gonna get on here and do 15 or 20 minutes. And I said, as soon as I get on here and I start talking, this shit is going to run. uh this is going to run. Right. So here we are. And I'm still here. He said, I'm just reading the comments. Somebody said, what's plat? And my man said, slang for platinum status. I love it. If we yes. Yeah. So I am yeah. I know the lies get a little like they lose focus, right? Like they're kind of scattered, they're everywhere. So I'm hoping I can bust it down, right? Like that's the terminology that I use, but I'm hoping that I can repurpose the video. There we go. That's a better way to say it. I'm hoping I can repurpose the video and get the main clips so that people can get the information that they need. But yeah, you'll be able to see the whole live. I'll make sure you're able to see the whole live. Let's see here. So what are we at? Okay, so if you're on here now, right, and you've been on here at least 5 minutes, right? If you'll just do me a favor and you'll just hit that like button, right? Like just hit the like button. Me too. Me too. Can I say something? I don't even know if I can. I know I can say this, but I don't know if I want to. The bad dashers never last, right? Like they come on here, they have a bad expectations, the shit never lasts, and then they fizzle out, right? So I feel like for the longest, I would get on lives and I would have to like have a moderator or an administrator. I'd have to have somebody to watch the comments because I would just get random hateful ass comments. But this was great. I think just because I haven't done it in a while, but yeah, this was definitely great. Being able to talk to other people, being able to talk to other dashers, being able to see the cities, you know what I'm saying? Being able to see all of that. So that was definitely dope. Rhino Mentals. Yeah, hit me with the email. Come on, let's chat offline. Let me see if I can help you out a little bit. And anybody else. Okay. I think that was it. If it wasn't, that's enough practice for today. All right. So one more time. Cheap plug. Nah. Before I get out of here, I gotta do this. I gotta do this. If you made it this far in the video, I might as well give you a little golden nugget. Next week is July 4th. July 4th is Friday. Okay. If you are shopping deliver, if you are Instacart, Friday is gonna be popping. Thursday is gonna be popping. Okay. But if you're a dasher, if we doing food delivery, all right, then we need to plan to scale down once we get closer towards the weekend because Friday, the day of 4th of July, is going to be a miss. All right, you're gonna come out, you're gonna get some early morning orders, but after that, it's like pregame. We going to the grocery store. Like we're going to the grocery store, right? Like they're gonna be doing that. It's not gonna be enough restaurants and enough people ordering to um to assume that you're going to make the regular money, right? To assume that you're going to make the money that you normally would on a Friday. So I'm going to give you that because I definitely got that on my list. I got to talk to you about July the 4th. So if you're thinking about working the 4th, you need to get your money. Okay. You need to get your money before really Thursday, right? Like, so Monday to Thursday, grind hard. Friday, spend some time with your family, shoot some fireworks, drink some beers. I don't drink, but drink some beers. Saturday is gonna be a kind of a rehab day. Okay. I honestly think people are gonna be at day parties, right? Like I think people are gonna be out and about just, doing mixing and mingling things. So Saturday night I expected to pop. And then Sunday, people are gonna be over it. They're gonna be at the crib, they're gonna be chilling, and we're gonna run that money up on Sunday. So you're gonna work this week, Monday to Thursday, plan to sit down Friday and Saturday, or at least plan for low numbers Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday we'll get back to it. All right. um, yep. What's your problem? All right. What's your biggest problem or issue? Um, what do you think? Like, what is the goal? Okay, like, what is the goal? Cause Frank, if Frank sent me an email and said he was making $561 in a week, I think we would just have some slight tunes, but for the most part, he would be, where we want him to be. So what are the biggest problems or issues that you're having? What's your overall goal? And then just shoot me some screenshots. Just shoot me some screenshots. It is actually okay to vent in the email, right? Like if you just want to give me everything you got, I'll sort it out. Like I don't have a problem with it. I can read it at my own time. Whether I was gonna say something crazy. I can read it in my own time. I was gonna say whether I'm sitting on the toilet or whether I'm eating food, but nobody wants that visual. But yeah, so just shoot me the email. Just give me everything you got, and we'll sort it out. If I need more information or if I have more questions, of course, like I said, shout out to Nico. I'll just shoot that to you, and we'll figure it out, right? We'll figure it out. And I want to be completely honest. I'm going to try to help everybody, right? And I don't think that um I'm gonna do the best I can, right? Like that's what I'm saying. But not a savior, okay? Right? Like I'm not a savior. At this point where we're at, right? We have to be realistic. There are gonna be some people who are in areas that are oversaturated, and we're gonna have to work really hard to separate ourselves from other dashers. And then if you're in a situation like Sam, where you're in a small market and you can't get to a bigger market for whatever reason, right? Maybe you're on a bike, maybe your car just won't allow you to, maybe the time's not worth it, then we may just have to work with what we got, but we'll get it in. Okay. We'll get it in. Cause somebody sent me their ratings and was like, bro, help me out, bro. I'm just trying to I can't even check your market, right? Like I can't even check your market. This is the goal. This is what you're trying to make. I think that's a good goal. And I think that people are still making it. I really do think that you can get there though. Yeah, I really do think that you can get there. Ricky, what you talking about? Give the you want the Yo, see, okay. I can do both. I can actually do both of these right here. This is really who I am as a person, right? This is really who I am as a person. This is why I get up so early in the morning. Is because when I get up in the morning, my cup is half full already, right? Like when I get up, I'm motivated, right? And when people ask me, how are you feeling today? That's what I tell them. I'm feeling motivated. Hey, that's just me. That's who I am as a person, right? Like I'm trying to get to it and I ain't thinking about all of that. I'm not thinking about all of that. Like we gonna get to it one way or the other, and whatever is bothering us or ailing us in a little while, year or so, whatever the situation may be, all that'll be gone. But I'm just gonna focus on being positive. So that's just who I am as a person, for real. Okay, all right. I don't know if there's like a like a question mark behind that. Like what? I think 750 is a good number, right? I think 750 is a good number. The So when you look at your earnings, right? When you go back and look at the time that you work, you're gonna see some obvious dead hours, right? You're gonna see some obvious dead hours. It may be it may be in between a dash. Like I said, I come out, I work until 1, I sit down until 4:30 or 5. Are you working in between those times? Can we cut those times down? Um and if that's like an awkward time, right? Like if you're like, nah, I would just rather stay out. I don't want to just take off 3 hours and then have to worry about coming back. Could we swap out another day? Right. Like, so could we just change out another day where, like a Saturday or something where it's going to be kind of busy all day and you can just kind of get to it all day. To just kind of swap out to kind of drop some of those hours. So I think when you look at the number of hours that you're working, you're going to see some obvious dead times. It may be a day that you're, currently not willing to work that we could maybe swap out for. But yeah, yeah, I like 750. So you high level. This would be so extensive that I would have to pay somebody to edit that, right? Because you're talking about like kind of crazy to really get it in, like to really get it in. Now I could sit in my car and I could take the screenshots and I could be like, this is what I made today, and this is what I spent on gas or something like that. But I don't think that would be any fun. I don't think that's what you're really asking me for. Um, but yeah, I there are. Yup, yup. Yep. This is it. Yes, this is exactly it. Okay, now I work a half a day on Tuesday and I do not, I mean absolutely, I just don't work on Wednesday. And if I do work Wednesday, it's Wednesday night. And this is exactly why. Because I can still make I'm pointing at the screen, but you can't see me. I can do 650. I could do 650 in 5 and save those days. Right, exactly. Right. That day we own it. Yep. Shout out to West Michigan. I see you. Organically Blunt. I love that name, man. Shoot. You with me? All right. Holler back. Okay. Now this is what I'm gonna say. Don't leave me hanging. All right. So come back. Let me know. Where was the gap at? Did you change it? Did you adjust it? And how did it help you? All right. So that's your homework. Just shoot me an email or something like that. Patrick, Chicago. Shout out to Chicago. See? Somebody was like, they don't be making no money. You just be making all the money because you a DoorDash. I be like, bro, y'all don't be paying attention. Y'all to be paying attention. I got 1,500. I got 750. Like, I love it, baby. It's okay. What part of Florida you in? Lindsay. Shout out to me. Shout out to you, Lindsay. Tell me what part of Florida you're in. I said I was leaving 20 minutes ago. I just want to put that out there. I love Sunday. Sunday morning. I feel like Sunday morning I'm catching everybody that's hungover that went out Saturday. And then Sunday evening, I do feel like, yeah, that's family time. Anybody that was, I don't know, who just didn't feel like cooking, right? That felt like ordering. But yeah. Um, can I ask you why? I'm gonna put this one up here. It really looked like I didn't shave. Okay, but that's a shadow. Okay, I'm glad because I've been looking at that for like 10 minutes. Like, that's horrible. Vin, Long, talk to me, brother. Why you quit? Nah, nah. Don't short yourself. Start with what you got. My very first video I had, this was 2018. Okay. 2018. I had an iPhone 6S, right? That I was fully paid for, but the screen was cracked on the front and the back. The screen was cracked on the front, the camera was cracked on the back, and only one of the speakers worked. I got comments all the time about my audio being horrible. And anytime the sun hit that thing wrong, I would have glare. Even to this day, okay, I do not have any type of harness that I wear, right? And it's really because people act differently when they see a harness or a camera, right? Like they're gonna, oh, hi, how are you? Thank you. Right. Like they're gonna be on their best P's and Q's. There's no way that Shorty is telling me, asking me about how people are stealing her food and this, that, and the third if she sees the camera. But run with what you have. I have two cameras. I have the 15 Pro Max, and then my other phone is an 11. I use the 11 for the orders, and I use the 15. Everything that you see is shot on that 15. So go for it, my friend. And if it helps you, all right, I got good news and I have bad news, and I tell my friends this because all my friends be like, "Yo, I want to start a YouTube channel. Show me how to start a YouTube channel." Your first 20 videos, nobody's gonna see. Nobody. That's good news and it's bad news. Okay. It's good news because it'll give you time to develop who you are as a content creator and the type of content that you want to make. And it will give you time to engage with your core fans, right? You'll meet people along the way that will be with you the whole way. All right. So you'll get to meet them. That's why it's good. But it's just bad because it's emotional and you're just like, I'm wasting time. I'm not doing anything. Thank you. It is emotional, and it's time. You'll feel like it's time wasted, but yeah, bro, turn that camera on. Let's get to it. I guess I was clearing my throat a lot. My wife brought me something to drink. Shout out to my wife. All right, so my email is DoorDashStories at gmail.com. I'm gonna do it a little bit more quieter. Let me grab mine. All right, so that's my email. Okay, so really, really quickly, if you have an iPhone, just screenshot the screen, and then you can go back in and just kind of copy and paste that joint later. But that's my email right there. Yo, yo, I I had a S10. I had a S10 Plus that I got. That was in like 2019. It was mad old. Like that thing was old too, right? That thing was old too. Shot some videos with that one too. I still have it somewhere. But run, bro. Run. Yup. Okay. My man says, 4 years in, 140,000 views almost, but only 2,700 subs. And I interviewed 52 people last year. What's your channel about? Because now I'm intrigued, right? What's your channel about? And go grab the link. And I don't know if it'll do the link. Put the name of the channel up here and then I'll put it up here so everybody can see it. How about that? Because that's dope. You doing it. Whatever you're doing right now, keep going. The biggest thing that people worry about is the fear of other people seeing them while they're recording. And if you already got views, you're already over your biggest hurdle, dog. Keep going. Let's link. Come on, let's. I knew that, right? I when you said organically blunt, I already knew we was gonna be friends, dog. Like I knew we was gonna be homies as soon as you said that, bro. I love it, right? I love it, and I definitely think that cannabis is a lifestyle, right? The MJ BizCon that they have in Las Vegas. I went a couple of years ago. I'm gonna take a couple of my friends this year. I'm gonna go out there. Love mental health too, man. Says you can find us on Spotify. Awesome. So I'm gonna put this back up here. So my man, Organically Blunt. Looks like the name of the podcast is Organically Blunt Podcast. Boom. Yeah, I'm going to follow you right now. Boom. Got it? Follow. Just like that, my guy. I got you. Just like that, my guy. All right. Yeah, man. Keep going. Let's get it, baby. As soon as, hey, look, as soon as DoorDash opened the door with this, it ain't even like I can smoke it while I'm doing the job or something like that. But I'm definitely gonna be like, yo, y'all need a manager or something. Like y'all need somebody to oversee the operations or something. Cause like what are we going on? What do we got going on? That's dope, bro. Yeah, yeah, that's definitely dope. I just want to make my mama proud. You feel me? Right. And I think that you're doing the same thing. I think that you want to do the same thing. And if you can drop that in the comments and all I got to do is push that little button, you know what I'm saying? And let people see, give you some more exposure and try to connect you with some people like us. Okay. Some smokers out here. You feel me? Right. Sure. Then why not? I'm going to drop you in there one more time. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with my guy. But yeah, man, as soon as DoorDash opened the door with them deliveries, I'm like, I'm one way with it. Like for real, for real. For real, for real. Okay, this the thing with Vegas. Um, hey, what? But they need to holler at me. Leafly need to they need to holler at me. I need a sponsorship for real. Like, what are we talking about right now? Bobo, this is what I hear a lot about Vegas and Henderson. That they do get oversaturated, right? Like that it is oversaturated and it's been like that for a while. Um yeah. The one thing that I say for people that live in oversaturated markets, you have to try to separate yourself from the other dashers. The best way to do that is with your metrics, but when it comes down to um the number of deliveries total and then the number of deliveries that you've done in the last 30 days, some of that is outside of your control, right? Like if you have other obligations or you're doing other things, then you can't put more time into it than what you physically have. So um yeah, I think that's gonna be the best way is to try to separate yourself from the other dashers. I boy, hey, hey, what's up, boy? I still rock that shirt, bro. Like I still rock that shirt. Okay, what's good? Dash Your Life Hawaii in the building. If y'all don't know, that's my guy. We did the interview. They still watching the interview. I'm still getting comments on the interview. Everybody still want to know. If y'all don't know, this man made $100,000. You feel me? Made $100,000, and then they tried to say he was lying about it. You feel me? And he went and got the receipts. What made DoorDash send him the 1099? Oh, this dude was like overnight famous. I thought I was doing something until he walked and stood beside me and the light shined directly on him. You feel me? Right? Like I thought people was coming up to get my autograph and they was coming out. My God. Good to see you, bro. I hope everything's good with you. Definitely good to see you. Uh-oh, somebody say Henderson where the money at? What up, though? Detroit in the building. Yo. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I'm gonna do this again. Okay. So if you're seeing this on the replay, you're here now, right? Because to be honest with you, with the same amount of people I done had the whole time. So that's kind of interesting to me. But 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, I'm gonna do this live again. Gonna talk to you about this new innovative scam that they got going on. They're scamming dashers out of their money. Got my homeboy when he called me, told me what was going on. Like I could not believe, I just could not believe what he was telling me, how they was taking his money, and I like we got to stop this, right? Like we got to share this so other dashers don't end up in the same situation. Yeah, yeah, whatever about DoorDash giving you back the money. It's the time that you have to wait for it. It's the violation. It's just the sense of being violated by somebody, right? Like and not being able to fight them. So tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're gonna talk about it. Okay. So I'm gonna bring him on. Really gonna do a phone interview. Gonna talk to him tomorrow, and we are going to let people know what's going on so that other people don't end up in the exact same situation. That's what we got going on. I'm really horrible at lives. I say that, right? But this one has been pretty good. I'm really horrible at lives. I did one had double the audio after it got muted. It was just horrible, right? Like it was very unprofessional. You feel me? And you never know who's watching, right? I need that sponsor from Pepsi. Like, what's going on? Yo, nah, for real. Body armor. Does anybody drink body armor? I just got up on body armor. My homeboy put me up on body armor. Was that last year? Yeah, that was last year. So after I break my hand, I'm trying I'm trying to get out back out and I'm dehydrated, right? So like I'm literally outside, I'm cutting grass, but I'm dehydrated. I come in and I just can't get right. So my wife takes me to the hospital and that's what they tell me is I'm dehydrated. So I tell my homeboy, and he puts me on body armor, and I've been on body armor ever since, right? But these things are kind of crazy. They taste like the juice that they used to give us in the after school programs in elementary school, right? So it's like, I think this is good for me, but it's got a little like it's got enough sugar to be good, but it's like I can taste the vitamins. I don't know. It's weird. It's totally weird to explain, but definitely been on body armor. Shout out to body armor. If there are any reps that are watching, you know what I'm saying, regional or southeast or whatever the situation is, just holler at me. You know, you can still shoot me an email and I'll drink it on camera or whatever. Just like that. All right. Practice shot. Free for you. My stepson is on those things hard. All right. Shout out to my stepson Eli. Yo, what's your flavor? Okay, what's your flavor? Because I'm gonna be honest with you. My wife likes the strawberry banana. Okay, I do the tropical joint, the yellow tropical joint, the blue raspberry, right? Like I like that one. The orange mango, she like that one. I think that one tastes like Sunny Delight. Yo, I'm telling you, especially if you out here in this heat, you feel me, right? And there's really no substitution for water. And I don't drink enough water to tell you to drink water, but drink water. But definitely make sure that y'all are on those body armors, like something. You feel me, right? Them body armors are a go hard. Yeah, orange mango. What? And they got the peach mango, but it's in the light version. Ew, kind of nasty. Yo, hey, yo, what? You know exactly. See, as soon as I said that, you knew exactly what I was talking about in the jug. You know what I'm saying? In the little carton that you had to shake that joint up. Like what? Come on, man. I'm trying to tell you. Yo, yes. My wife again. Yes, it was last summer. Dehydrated, man. Dehydrated. I'm running around for days losing energy, right? Like I have spurts of energy and then I would just be in a corner, just like with my head down, feeling like I was going to sleep, but I wasn't necessarily going to sleep. I just could not get it together. And yes, yeah, that's exactly what happened. Hey, I Pepsi gonna come with like Pepsi gonna come with a year supply of 2 liters and about $400. But it ain't gonna be no multi-million-dollar deal. But we definitely gonna be drinking with hey look, we gonna you know I tried to get that deal from Duncan. They ain't wanna mess with me. The Kobe joint? What? Whoa. Kobe got okay. All right. Now I'm interested again. Now I'm interested again. Yeah, the mango orange joint. Yeah. Nah, them body armors go hard, man. Make sure y'all get y'all a body armor. And they everywhere. We got quick trips over here, right? 7-Elevens. They at the quick trip center 7-Elevens, but Walmart and Harris Teeter has those joints too. All right. That's an hour and 33. Oh, it's 6 o'clock. No, I love y'all, but I got to get up out of here. Hey, the body armors, they yeah, no extra additives with the colors at all. And I thought that was kind of crazy because I was reading it and you hear about how they use sweet potatoes to turn things orange. And then it's on the label, but you can't taste it. Tastes pretty good. I'm arguing with my homie about this, and his wife comes out the back and she's like, "No, water's not good for you. If you're gonna drink water, it's gotta be room temperature." And I'm like, "Hey yo, there's a debate about everything, like everything." But like I said, I don't drink enough water, obviously, because I am dehydrated, right? I don't drink enough water to my wife said she sent me a screenshot of the Kobe one. I don't drink enough water to even tell you to drink water, but go for it. Uh, Strawberry grape. Okay, I get the Kobe vibe. That's crazy how we just automatically call that Kobe. We might as well just call the team Kobe's team. Thank you. I appreciate everybody for coming, man. I'm gonna go ahead and tap out because the news is on. David Muir. I'm gonna go watch Muir at 60 minutes. I'm gonna eat me some dinner, and I'm gonna get this joint popping tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna do this live again. So if you have fun today, feel free to come back in. You know what I'm saying? Tap in with me. Um, yeah, let me talk about this new scam that they got going on. How they taking dashes up out of their money. Feel me? And what we got going on. All right, before you leave, make sure you hit that like button. Okay, if you want to, you can share the video and tell them, hey, look, this really cool dude that I know that delivers food is in this video. You should probably see this video, right? The part at the end, if you made it this far, I think that we should be friends. Started as a really bad joke. Started as a really bad joke. And now the comments that I get are, we can be friends. We can be friends. We can be friends. It's crazy. So yeah, man. I appreciate y'all. I really appreciate y'all. Boss man Euro. What you got going on? You say hit your email. Hit my email, partner. Player, what you got? You got some money for me? As if you talking money, we in there. Right? What you got? You got a scooter, you got a bike, you got some merch. What you got going on? As long as it ain't no scamming. You boss man Euro. I don't want to do the Forex no more. I done lost enough money with Forex. I did my first bet the other day. I don't bet either. Anyways, I'm out of here. I love y'all, man. I appreciate all the love and support. And tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You got scammed? Yes. Definitely email me. DoorDashStories@gmail.com. Come on, tell me what you got going on. And did you get your money back? We definitely have room for more bikes. Like, what? Who doesn't have room for more bikes? Yo. All right. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Come back. Let's talk about the new scam, right? Look, so you can tell your friends, okay? Because at this point, I promise you, promise you, I promise you, when I tell you, okay, and I'm gonna give you a little teaser right now. When I tell you that they emailed this man before they took his money, how did they get the email? How did they get the email? Hey, yo, super sophisticated, innovative. I promise you, a lot of us would have gotten our money taken too. Okay. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bossman Euro, holla at me, bro. DoorDashStories@gmail.com. Driving with Ellen. Appreciate you. It was good to see you. My guy. My app. No, I ain't even about to say that. Healing. What's that supposed to be like? Healing? My healing life? Okay, all right. I'm out. Far embarrassed myself. I'm gonna holla at y'all, man. Y'all have a good Sunday. I'm gonna holla at you.